What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the Winner's Circle. Today's video is going to be about being a healer and how being a healer, you attract a lot of damaged people. Before we get into this video, y'all, I love y'all so much. If you are not a part of the Winner's Circle, whatever platform you're watching this on, do what you got to do to be part of the Winner's Circle. Like, share, subscribe, tap that bell, do whatever it is you have to do to be a part of the Winner's Circle, okay? Because when you're part of this Winner's Circle, it is true. These videos, this knowledge, this community is truly going to help activate the healer inside of you, the I can't even get it out. All your gifts, all of your talents, all of your true potential. Being a part of the Winner's Circle is going to help you reach your highest potential and help you to start operating in your higher self and who you truly actually are, okay? But before I start this video, I want to share a little story with y'all. Y'all ready for story time? And then we'll get into the video of being a healer and what that looks like when you attract a lot of damaged people and what you should be doing, what you should not be doing. But first, story time, okay? Story time. So, can't remember which video it was because I do a lot of videos, but I have posted a video and I'm recording just like this, how you guys see me recording, sitting on my bed in my room recording. And someone commented in the comment section, I'm starting not to like you anymore. Not that I care, I just want to share with y'all. I'm starting not to like you anymore. You're always recording on your bed, sending off sexual vibes, something of that nature, giving off sexual vibes, giving off flirtatious vibes. And I was like, I was really taken back by it, you guys. Like, what? Like, what? Because I guess that what they were trying to say is because I'm sitting on my bed, it's a very sexual thing. First off, me recording, and let me say this disclosure. I'm not explaining anything to anyone because I feel the need to. I'm just simply venting because y'all are my community and I like to communicate with you guys and I like to tell you guys how I feel, where I stand, and you guys do the same thing for me. Y'all know I'm a life coach. Y'all be booking sessions with me. If you haven't booked a session with me, the link is going to be in the comment section or in the caption, whatever platform you're watching this on. Book a session with me because the sessions be lit. But anyways, I was really taken back by that. Like, instead of listening to the message, you're looking at my environment and taking it as a sexual gesture. And I was thinking, like, nothing about my videos screams sex. Not the message, not the way I am, not the way I talk. And I'm a grown-ass woman, could dress how I want to dress, you know what I mean? But I really found that interesting that I could be talking about the most positive thing and someone took it so left. So if my environment of where I'm recording is offending you, just unfollow, okay? Because it is so bizarre that in the grand scheme of things of us addressing, trauma and helping people find their true selves and go after their goals and dreams and uplifting people and all of these juicy things that everyone needs nowadays, that's what they decided to focus on. So I was really, really taken back by that, how, again, the world needs healing. The world needs healing. There is nothing sexual about the videos and the message that I give out. And if I did want to be sexy, it's my business because I'm grown. But that just really took me back that this person was suggesting that I'm giving off sexual innuendos in my videos because of the location that I choose to record in. And first off, this is my home. This is my room. My room is the place that I record. There's a lot of stuff going on outside of the room. I have children. There's other people around. There's, you know what I mean? There's other things going on. So in my home, in my room is my place where I record. Anyways, y'all let me know. Y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think about that. Do you feel like I'm being sexual because I'm sitting on my bed giving off these messages, or should I sit on the floor? Or I would continue to sit on my bed, okay? I thought that was so crazy, but it just shows you the mindset of where people are. Instead of taking these messages and listening to the messages and taking heed to the messages and learning something, she chose to pick me apart about how sexual I was being because I was sitting on my bed. And the video was something very positive. I think it was about going after your goals, like transitioning from like your 9 to 5 to entrepreneurship, something like that. I don't know. So many videos that I do. But anyways, y'all let me know in the comment section what you think about her comment, what you think about that. And again, disclosure, disclaimer, I don't care what people think. I'm just letting you guys know because you guys are my community and I like to share things with you. And I want you guys to share with me too. So let me know in the comment section what you think about that, okay? Let's get into this video. Enough with story time. Let's get into this video. When you are a healer, you're going to attract a lot of damaged people. It's just the way that it is, because you have this light, because you have this healing aura about you, because you seem whole, because you're confident, you seem content. You and it's not to say your life is perfect, but when you are a healer, you're content with who you are. You're content with where you're at in life. You love yourself through and through. This is a part of being a healer. That is one of the gifts that you have inside of you, so you can then too help other people so you can then too help other people heal, bring out their confidence, bring out their gifts, bring out their talents, help ignite their light, help make them realize that they too can shine, because everybody has gifts, everyone has talents, everyone is capable of the same achievements, accomplishments, and everyone's able to just live in their best selves and shine their light. So as a healer, that's what you do. And so damaged people, they can sense that about you, so you attract a lot of damaged people. Your happiness, your confidence, the way that you care about yourself, the way that you seem to be optimistic instead of pessimistic. Those are all attributes of a healer. So you are going to be attracting damaged people. And when I say damaged people, I mean people who have not healed from trauma from their childhood. I mean people who walk around talking about, I got trust issues, so they got these walls built up for relationships. And let's talk about those walls. That's what I mean by damaged people. People who are holding on to traumatic situations, and they allow it to dictate their forward progression there. And when I say this, I don't mean to sound non-sympathetic, because trauma is real, but I'm just stating the facts that these are the people who've not done the work. These are the people who have not healed themselves. That's what I mean by not being healed. But let's talk about those walls that people build. Damaged people view the world differently. They operate in a fight or flight mindset. They operate in a let me get you before you get me type of mentality. They operate in oh, what can I take from you? What can he do for me? What can she do for me? Instead of being full and content within themselves and figuring out what you can do for your own self, damaged people view the world differently, more of like a predatorial mindset. And that doesn't mean predator as in like always sexual. What it means is let me trump you before you trump me. Let me play these games with you before you try to play me. Let me play mind games with you. Let me twist this. Let me do that. Let me sneak dish you. Let me do all of these things because I feel like you're going to do it to me. That's because in the past they've had all of these things done, whether it's childhood trauma, whether it's relationship trauma, whether it's trauma, verbal abuse on the job. It doesn't matter what it is. When someone is not healed and you're a healed person, you can identify their traumas. You can identify when you're a healed person, when you are a healer and you know that you're a healer and you're operating in that healing energy. I like to call it your Jesus energy. You're operating in your Jesus energy. You're being a light worker. You can literally cherry pick. The more seasoned you become, you can cherry pick people's trauma. You look at that person, you be like, oh my God, that person got trust issues. Oh my God, that boy got mommy issues. Oh my God, she got daddy issues. Oh my God, they have abandonment issues. You are literally able to identify people's trauma based off of the way that they act in relationships, not just intimate relationships, the way that they are in relationships with their friends, their partners, their neighbors, their coworkers. The way people treat you, you're able to identify their struggles, where they're falling short at, where they're lacking confidence at, where they haven't had the proper kind of love at. You can literally identify these things, and especially when dealing in relationships with like an intimate person. If you're a guy or a girl and you're dating someone and you see that they're playing games or whatever, it's not necessarily you. That's literally a reflection of the caliber men or women that they're used to dealing with. If they're a little bit toxic and they start picking arguments with you or hitting your phone early in the morning on some BS, well, I come out of here and be like saying, little weird stuff, that shows the type of men and women that they're used to dealing with. They're used to being in toxicity, so they don't know how to handle someone, when they don't know how to handle or sustain a relationship. When they get a gem like you who's healed, they don't know how to handle that. They don't know how to sustain those kind of relationships because they haven't experienced that. They're so used to these low caliber men and women that they don't realize that the toxicity that they're playing in their own shortcomings, their own downfalls, their own mess ups, their own reasons why a relationship failed. They're not able to identify it. So as a healer, and you're seeing these certain different men and women, enter in your life, coming into your life, trying to pursue you, and in their mind, they want you. In their mind, they're not gonna fumble you. In their mind, they're not gonna drop you. In their mind, they're not gonna do nothing to let you go. In their mind, they're prepared until they really start coming around a gem such as yourself, who is a true healer, and they realize, okay, I wasn't really prepared for this type of person. I really wasn't as ready as I thought I was. Because as a healer, what you do is you shed light on people's toxicity. You shed light on people's BS. Not intentionally, not in a bad way, but you make people see them for who they truly are. You make people see themselves, because you're not sending them long text messages going off. You're not being argumentative. You're being more positive. You're being, how was your day? You're not walking around angry with an attitude, nitpicking people. So when they're not getting that type of egotistical remarks and responses from you, it makes them see themselves like, oh my gosh, I just texted him or her on some BS and it wasn't really necessary. And you as the healer are just kind of like, don't hit my phone like that. And and still you don't participate in the toxicity. You just communicate. Don't hit my phone like that. I don't like that. Don't do that. And you're still caught, because you as a healer, it is your innate job to shed light on people's toxicity so they can truly see themselves and fix themselves. Okay, they cannot fix nothing that of what they don't see. Okay. But as a healer, you guys, you are going to attract a lot of damaged people. But just because you attract all of these damaged people does not mean that you have to heal everybody or subject yourself to everyone's bullshit. I want you guys to be very selective on who you entertain and who you try to heal, because being a healer could be draining. It could be very draining, and it can damage you too if you are truly not grounded in who you are. So make sure you're grounded in who you are. Make sure make sure you're getting plenty of rest, okay? Because being a healer, it's like you're like a battery. Everybody wants to come to you for that energy, for that juice, for that good flow, for that energy, and they're going to suck you dry. So you need to get on the charger. You need to rest. You need to get plenty of rest. You need to be eating good foods. You need to be exercising. Exercising is a huge part of being a healer. It is a huge fundamental part of you being a healer, because when you exercise, you're getting outside, you're getting that fresh air, whether you're outside or not. But exercise is the circulation of energy. And when you're taking on a lot of people's negative energy and you're not releasing that energy, you're not circulating that energy, you start to embody too much stuff, and that's why you might feel tightness in the chest. You might feel extra tired. You might being a healer is part of being tired, is a part of the journey anyways, but you might feel extra tired. You might feel drained. You might feel like you don't want to talk to people for a while, and those are truly things that being a healer go through. But if you're not taking care of yourself, and if you're not rejuvenating yourself and resting properly, these things are going to be times 10. These things are going to be magnified. It is so important for you to rest and take care of yourself. And drink plenty of water, okay? But it is so important to take care of yourself, you guys. It is so important for you to rest, for you to heal, because damaged people literally see the world differently. They play the games, they play the shenanigans, they're operating in that fight or flight mindset. So when you're constantly dealing with damaged people, of course, you're going to be sifting through them. Okay, this person, I'm going to heal this person. I'm going to help this person. I'm going to tolerate this person in a relationship, or I'm going to do this or do that. It is so important that you're able to identify people's shenanigans ahead of time and avoid it before it actually penetrates you. Okay, and that's the difference between healed people and broken people. Broken people, damaged people, they use these walls as protection. They have walls built up for protection, but those very walls that they have up for protection are the same walls that end up blocking their blessing. It's because they have these walls up for the protection instead of doing the healing for the protection. Those walls, it kind of puts a blinder over them and shuts out everybody. No. Rightfully so, because they're trying to protect themselves from being damaged again, from being broken again, from being taken advantage of again. But when you use walls instead of healing, those walls, you're not allowed to it prevents you from actually seeing who really is for you. It prevents you from really identifying a good person because you have these walls up. Those walls that a broken person use for protection, it is literally the same walls that blocks their blessings. Okay. Oh, excuse me, y'all. And healed people, we don't use walls. We don't put all these walls up. We use awareness, okay? Because we know that once we heal, we're going to attract other people who are healed as well. And so when you don't want to miss out on those good people who do have your best interests, who are genuine, who you can learn from, and it's a give and take relationship. You know, you both are making withdrawals and both are making deposits into each other. It's because you don't have those walls up. When you have walls up, you don't see none of that. You cannot see over the brick wall. You peek in and you might have an idea that this person might be good for you, but because you have not healed and you using walls, you're going to miss out on those people who are genuinely good for you. And healed people use awareness, okay? Because when you start to heal yourself, when you start talking more positively about yourself, man, book a session with me if you don't know what true healing is. I'm gonna let you know what true healing is, and I'm gonna show you how to truly get there. Some people think that they're healing themselves, but they're really not. If you still got negative self-talk, you ain't healed. If you still talk bad about yourself, you're not healed. But when you are truly healed, you don't use walls shutting people out. You use that awareness, and that awareness is powerful. That awareness is key. It makes you aware of people's shenanigans, makes you aware of people bullshit. You could see the BS coming a mile away. You could see it. You could see it in them. You could see the behavior. You could see the toxicity building up. And that awareness allows you to prevent from the drama from penetrating into your aura, your magnetic field, your environment, your day-to-day duties. That awareness prevents you from falling in the traps of these toxic behaviors, these toxic shenanigans, these mind games, these going back and forth. People who play mind games are not healed. People who participate in toxic behavior. And that's not to say you ain't gonna have your mishaps, but I'm talking about at your core, you are not out here in these streets playing games with people. At your core, you have everyone's best interest. At your core, you're putting your best foot forward. Yeah, you're gonna have your days where you participate in some stuff, you know what I'm saying? But at your core, okay, at your core, you are known to be a decent person, okay? And you better be a decent person if you're a part of the winner circle, okay? Because we ain't tolerating nothing but decency. We ain't tolerating nothing but decency. Man, affirm that in the comment section, you guys. We are not tolerating anything but decency, period, okay? But when you are a healed person, you don't operate the same as broken people do. And when you are a healer, your duty is to help people, assist them, push them into becoming their true authentic self, into getting healed. You know that you're healed when you are not actively participating in playing games. And I want to elaborate on playing games here because there's a lot of videos out there how to get a dude to chase you, how to get a woman to chase you, how to get a girl to think about you 24/7, how to get a guy to how to manipulate this. And whoa, those videos are not good. If you are a part of the winner circle and you watching videos like that, that is disgusting. I'm gonna call you out, and I'm gonna call you out like it is, because you wouldn't want someone watching those videos with the intentions of setting you up and manipulating you and you playing games. And yeah, okay, it sounds cool. You know, I've seen some of these videos. It sounds cool. Oh, how to get a guy to chase you. You know, you cater to him and then you just pull back and make him chase you. Don't you love bomb him and then get him all attached to your love and then you pull back and don't give him. No, it might work for the moment, but it's not sustainable. It is not sustainable, okay? And that is not how you enter a relationship. If you are truly, genuinely trying to build a relationship with someone, whether it be intimate or a friendship, that is not how you sustain a healthy relationship. And you're setting yourself up for a disaster. You're setting yourself up for failure, because doing all of these things just to get a reaction out of them to later fall back, and then later on you're wondering why, how come things ain't working? Well, you didn't show up as your true authentic self in the first place. So how could they fall in love with you and your true authentic self if they don't know who you are? How could they truly get to know you or understand how to operate with you if you play mind games? It is not sustainable. It is not healthy, and I do not recommend it. Get rid of those videos. Avoid watching those videos telling you how to play games with people, how to get people to chase you, how to, no. And because karma is real, Karma know where you at when you don't got no address, okay? However you're treating people is gonna come back to you like a boomerang, and it may not come back from that person. That's the tricky part, but you're gonna get your karma somewhere, okay? Whatever you reap, you shall sow, and that's a real thing, okay? So be authentic, be open, be genuine, and when you are a healed person, being genuine doesn't it doesn't necessarily put you in a vulnerable spot because you're being so genuine, so vulnerable. Because when you're healed, again, you have that awareness. You're showing up as your true self, but you are aware if someone is reciprocating that, or if someone is using you, or if someone doesn't have the same ability to pour into you as if you're as the same way that you're pouring into them. So don't misunderstand it. Just because you're showing up vulnerable, genuine, authentic, it doesn't mean that you're weak or a pushover, because you are aware of the shenanigans. And that's how you know you are truly a healed person, because you're able to operate both fields. You're able to juggle and maintain who you are, sustain who you are without letting the outside world affect you, okay? So if you are a healer, take care of yourself. Be selective on who you are, who you decide to heal, who you decide to entertain, who you decide to have up in your bubble heavily. Be grounded in who you are, and don't change your authenticity because people don't deserve it. Just change who you're giving your authentic self to, okay? I love you guys so much. I hope you guys like this video. Stay true to who you are. I'll see you next time on the Winner Circle.